Well, hi teacher, this is my third activity and this is about the scientific notations versus metric system or the prefixes. So first I will explain the difference between them. The primary or the most important difference is that the in the prefix system, instead of using the powers of the 10 literally by the number, you change it to alphabetical prefixes such tera, giga, mega, kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, mille, micro, nano, and so on. So then the difference between them is like in this we use only numbers, which you can you can say whatever quantity, and this one you change the number, the the power of 10 to a prefix in letters. So that's the main difference. So also you can say that the difference is when you use the scientific notation is for more complicated or more sophisticated answers. Well, in metric system, you use when you are saying more common uh, quantities such gigabytes, kilograms, and the scientific notation is not necessary to use that measures or that quantities. You can you can is you can do it with whatever number you imagine. So this is more practical and less tedious than uses the scientific notation. So that's the main difference between them. Then the Google. What's a Google? Well, a Google is a number, a 10, by an exponent of 100. So this is the same as this 10 over 10 in exponent, and this exponent over 10 also, which is the same as having a number 1, and then to the right 100 zeros, which is the second biggest number that has a name. So it's a very very great quantity that is almost impossible to show in paper. Then the mass of the sun, which is this number, yes, 30 zeros, which is the same as this. I'm using the scientific notation for this because it's more easy to do it in that way than in the metric system in a prefix, which is not very common to have a prefix in the third power. So it's more easy to it's easier, to have it in a scientific notation. The name of this number is 2000 billion kilograms. But as I said, using the scientific notation, you can say it's 2 by 10 over the third exponent, and this is the mass of the sun. Then, in another example, using the prefix system, we have the average diameter of a human hair, which is 17 to 180 micrometers, which is the symbol of micro is the Greek letter M, and is the same as -6. Is like the scientific notation 10, the exponent -6. You can also say that is the same as 0.0017 centimeters, but in this case it's easier to say uh, in prefix than in a scientific notations, because micrometers is much familiar, is less tedious, and is a more common and usage name for these quantities. So that's the main difference between them, teacher, and I think it's all. Thank you.